Just a quick show and tell for anybody with the CRF300LS that the Acerbis tank with expanded volume capacity, something like 3.6 gallons versus the 2.1 gallons, does fit on the LS. I don't know if it's quite perfect. Right here, that doesn't line up quite as well as I would think that it should. And in here, it doesn't seem to sit quite as well down against this, I think, as maybe normal. Could be wrong on that, but it looks like there's a way that it's supposed to seat better than it does. And the other thing that I really struggled with was these 3 bolts here, even keeping them quite loose to allow for shimmying it around to line up each bolt correctly. It was still really difficult. I think maybe this tank bulbs the plastics out a bit, which kind of distorts it and maybe is what creates some tension variance there when trying to line up these holes with the bolt hole there. So I got it done in the end. Maybe it's just me, but it was tougher than I would typically expect. One thing I did that was helpful was when installing the rubber bushings at the front and the back of the tank, I used Windex, almost like you would for a tire when changing them. And these are the rear tank mounts with the washer that it says you're supposed to reuse, but I could not spin these bolt screws out of that washer whatsoever. Luckily I had spare washers exactly the same size. And then last, the only thing that was really a pain in the caboose was the fuel pump line. There's a little clicky thing that kind of keeps it in place, and there's like a little thing you got to pull out. There's no way I can explain that well here, but I'll show a link to a great installation video. I didn't want to try to do that since it's already been done very well by others, but let me get that to regular zoom. I just wanted folks to be able to see if they have the LS that they could use this option.